wish you were little.
Hello?
Wake up!
Oh, hey, Jordan.
Be awake when I call.
But I don't know when you're gonna call, so when would I sleep?
When I'm not calling. Am I being unreasonable?
No, it's not unreasonable at all.
Excuse me?
Taking the boss ladies on the warpath this morning.
I'm money. I got money.
Every morning.
No! Ding dong! Ding dong!
Money. I got
Were you
money.
always mean?
I got big and I got rich. So now who gonna check me, boo?
I wish you were little.
In the black Jesus.
Y'all gon' make me lose my mind.
To everyone else, you're a child, so you have to start acting like it.
Get back to work.
Whose child is this walking around here in a tiny pink pantsuit?
Y'all gon' make me.
What?
Child Protective Services, enroll this child in school or somebody is going to jail.
By somebody, do you mean?
I don't understand what school was like. These kids were mean, cruel.
It's not all bad at your school, though.
Your daughter's adorable.
Oh, it's not my daughter.
I can tell that you are a special young lady.
I feel like you get me.
I feel like I get you too.
So you feeling what I'm feeling?
No, I'm not feeling that at all. Don't look at me like that. Just look the other way. Look up there.
You have a chance anyone would kill for. Maybe you have to do something differently at this age.
Botox? Think you're the boss of me?
Say one more thing, I dare you.
You're too fat for that skirt.
Okay, see, I've been looking at you like a little girl, but you a grown-ass woman.
We have a BMW situation. Black mama whooping.
I told you not to test me! Yes!
Remind me of my mama.
Hello and good day to our ELC lecturer, Sir Yadin, and to all my fellow who will be watching our presentation videos. In this presentation, we would like to talk about the movie critique from one of the most famous movie in 2019, which is Little. It is a fantasy comedy film which is directed by Tina Gordon in 2019. My name is NATHANEIL, and alongside with my partner Nurin, Najwa, BINTI, ILIAS. To be in short, this movie is about Jordan Sanders, a successful businesswoman who was bullied as a child, now manages her own company which is computer company like a dictatorship and has a terrible working condition for her staff. Jordan makes a youngster wish she was still a kid when she treats her harshly while wielding a magic wand. When Jordan awakens the following morning as 13-year-old self, the wish is granted. So Jordan must go back to the school where she was bullied because her assistant, April, has taken over the company temporarily. In this movie, April will be pretending to be Jordan's aunt because she is now a minor. So in this video critique, we would like to talk about what is a negative scenes in this video and also a positive scenes in our presentation.
Jordan Sanders calling. Jordan Sanders calling. Jordan Sanders calling. Jordan Sanders calling.
Hello?
Are you awake?
Yeah, I'm awake. I was just meditating.
Wake up! Be awake when I call.
But I don't know when you're gonna call, so when would I sleep?
When I'm not calling.
April, listen to me.
I'm sad this morning.
Oh, why?
The first negative scene in this movie is when Jordan is inconsiderate to April. This shows when in the early hour, before the official work hour begins, Jordan reaches out to April expressing dissatisfaction over a trivial issue. Jordan hurriedly prompts April to prepare for work and stresses the importance of promptly responding to incoming calls right after hearing the ring. Despite these circumstances, April maintained her composure and politely answered to Jordan's call. This specific scene indicates that Jordan is intruding upon April's personal space and her valuable time. It would be appropriate for Jordan to reach out to April solely during official working hour, even considering April's role as her assistant. On a previous occasion, April mentioned that she resorted to daily yoga sessions to manage the stress of being Jordan's assistant. Regarding the impact on Jordan's behavior, The worker, in this case April, will experience a sense of unproductivity as her personal and family time is limited and disrupted. Furthermore, there is poor time management by the worker as they can't manage their time effectively due to work overload. Additionally, the worker's mental and physical health will decline due to insufficient rest caused by pressure from their superior. For recommendation, a leader should acknowledge and honor workers' need for privacy and personal time. It is crucial for employees to obtain adequate rest and have opportunity to spend quality moments with their families after work. This enables them to sustain productivity and foster innovation in their daily work. Furthermore, leaders should exhibit a strong sense of common sense and genuine care for their employees.
A crossword puzzle app for news junkies.
So, like a crossword puzzle that makes you angry. Exactly how I'm feeling right now when you come up with those ding dong bad ideas.
The next negative scene in this movie occurs when Jordan displayed intolerance toward her worker. During the meeting, Jordan became angry and disrespectful as she solicited ideas but none met her expectation for impressing Mr. Connor in the upcoming project. There is a lack of communication between Jordan and her worker as she demonstrates unprofessionalism by dismissing their opinion and ideas bluntly. Effective communication is a vital tool for achieving productivity and fostering strong working relationships at all levels of an organization. Good communication entails the clear and efficient exchange of information between individuals or teams, helping to avoid confusion or misunderstanding. As a result, Jordan workers become inactive and unwilling to voice their opinion due to fear of reprimand, creating a negative working environment. In the other words, workers may experience heightened levels of stress and burnout. A good leader should be more open to listening to their workers' opinion, and if they need to reject the idea, they should use appropriate language to avoid causing offense. Respecting workers by using respectful words and action is essential. It is important to treat others as you would like to be treated. Employees also make mistakes, which serve as valuable lessons to be learned. Being mindful of body language, tone of voice, and facial expression is important as well.
I'm telling you that I have an idea for a new app. It's called Discover Eyes, and
No, I don't take pictures from assistants.
It's just, I've been here for 3 years, and you promised room for growth.
So I owe you a promotion?
No, that's not what I'm saying. I know this is a terrible time, but I really think I could help this company if you just gave me a chance.
Lastly, the third negative aspect in this movie occurs when Jordan demonstrates distrust toward April. This incident takes place at the end of a meeting where April courageously and politely seeking Jordan's time to present her idea for the upcoming project with Mr. Connor titled Discover Eyes. She asked Jordan to give her a chance to prove herself. However, without hesitation, Jordan dismissed her, stating that she would entertain ideas or opinion from an assistant, instructing April to focus solely on her job scope. Despite having worked with the company for 3 years, April simply desired room for growth and self-improvement. This revealed that Jordan lacked trust in April as her worker, preventing her from expressing her idea despite being together for 3 years. In an organization, trust is crucial to maintain as it enhances efficiency, engagement, and also productivity. Without trust, an organization is bound to fail, as workers won't possess strong loyalty or dedication to the company. Jordan's dismissive attitude towards April based on her role as an assistant showcases unprofessionalism behavior that should be avoided, as it can demotivate the workers. As for the effect, workers including April might lose interest, give up, and seek opportunities elsewhere where their abilities are trusted. Additionally, workers lose trust and respect for their superior, making it difficult to communicate and find solutions to problems. Lastly, workers become dissatisfied and hold resentment toward their superior, leading to reduced productivity. As recommendation, in organization, everyone should be given an equal opportunities to express their opinion regardless of their position, age, race, or gender. Superiors should not look down upon their workers solely because of their title as bosses. Instead, they should encourage and support their workers in their self-improvement and professional growth. Fostering a positive workplace environment ensures the well-being of both the company and its workers. Without hardworking employees, the company cannot succeed. It is important for everyone to learn to respect and appreciate one another regardless of their flaws, especially in work environment.
Remember the innocence and the optimism of being a kid? You were brave enough to be yourself and to do things your way. You saw the possibilities, the wonder of the world around you. Before you grew up, before the walls went up, before somebody told you the rules or where you fit in, you were brave enough to see the magic in you. That is Discover Eyes.
So, from these scenes, during the meeting with the client, April has shown her passion while presenting her ideas of application to the client. Even though April is only known as the assistant, but her mind-blowing ideas make Jordan ask her to present to Mr. Connor, which is the investor of the application, Discover Eyes. So from this analysis, April is showing her professional attitude and good ethics of presentation by having the perfect mind-eyes contact, good standing posture, and also a ranged sentence of explaining her ideas. This can be shown that how professional or how good attitude that April can be shown to all of her staff. So what are the effects from this analysis or from the characteristic of April? So the client and her colleagues will pay attention to her and having eyes contact with her as well. This shows that the audience that hearing her presentation will understood and or understand her main points of application ideas due to her presentation attitude. So what is the recommendation from all of this analysis from his characteristic? So from the April's presentation ethic, it can be applied or should be applied to all staff of the company, whether it is employees or the employee themselves. This will create better understanding of the meeting agenda and easy to voice the opinion based on the presentation without any misunderstanding.
You're gonna regret it!
So I didn't got that. I blew it, I'm sorry.
No, April, we can sell this. No, you can't give up.
I'm not. I'm gonna schedule 16 more pictures.
There it is. That's my girl.
From the second scene, we can describe that Mr. Connor, who is known as Jordan's biggest investor of company, had rejected April's application idea on Discover Eyes app. Besides that, the unprofessionalism can be seen as Mr. Connor not even let April to explain the detail before rejects it and walks away as if nothing happened. However, that does not make April and Jordan to give up. Instead, Jordan asked April if they can still sell their application. So from this scene, you can see the character development of Jordan, where she asked Jordan to sell it instead, even though the ideas or the application ideas of April have been rejected. So from this analysis, that we can make, we can obviously see that the character development of Jordan, who used to neglecting April's idea before, to accepting April's Discover Eyes application. In fact, she also told April to not give up on her idea and still asked if they actually can sell the application. We can also see the urge of April to not give up and still making her schedule for another 16 pitches. We can see the soft and friendly conversation between Jordan and April. So what are the effects from the good bond between the employer and the employee? So from the character development of Jordan, we can see how both behavior could affect the work productivity of the staff in the company. We can see April becoming more confident and telling Jordan that she still have another 16 pitches to do and not give up. So from the good bond between Jordan and April, it makes April to be more confident rather than being voiceless just like how she used to be before. So what is the recommendation? So the workers' motivation comes from the boss' attitude. Good bond between boss and the team workers should be tightened to create positive environment of working place. This to ensure the workers' emotion always stable every time they go for work.
Step away from the car.
It's me, Jordan. This is my car.
I'm not losing my job over this.
So from this third scene that we can see, when Mini Jordan tried to take her own car from the valet, the valet service staff stopped her and not allowed her to even touch the car. This is because Jordan asked him to not let anybody to touch or violate her car, which the valet staff obeyed so much. So at the end, since the valet staff cannot recognize Mini Jordan because of the face and body size, Mini Jordan had been chased away from using the car. So from this scene 3 that we can analyze is that the valet service employee has the big accountability personality when doing his job. As we know, the staff only doing their work and do what has been ordered by the upper organization, including the customer themselves. So this shows that the staff or the worker has endured big responsibility to not make any mistake that might violate the order. So what is the effect from this scene is that from the accountability of the staff to do the work, there is not any people there to touch Jordan's car, even Jordan herself, because she is little, obviously. We can see how the valet service staff try his best to hold big responsibility to make sure there's no any trouble would happen to him and also Jordan's car. So what is the recommendation that we can see from this scene 3 is that all employees and even employer themselves should show accountability attitude while doing work to make sure there's no any mistake would be happen for the next task. Usually, most of the workers will have at least one incident that might affect the work. So if they know the mistake and try to improve it, there will be no unwanted incident happen in the workplace.
Last but not least, there are numerous scenes in this movie that showcase professionalism and unprofessionalism playing a significant role in everyday life, particularly within the workplace. It is crucial to actively incorporate the lesson and portrayals in this movie. For instances, always trusting your colleagues within an organization, maintaining professionalism when interacting with others, respecting each other in all circumstances, and being an attentive listener to other opinions. Creating a positive workplace, even in the face of challenges, is extremely essential. This ensures that workers remain motivated, productive, and content in their work. Every individual within an organization must fulfill their important roles regardless of their position, as everyone's contribution is valued and appreciated. That's all from me and Nicholas. Thank you so much for listening.